Hello everyone. So, what are we doing here now? First question, is the bug fixed? You all know what the answer is. Ooh, biomass coal. That'll make life easier. Yeah, still broken. Still broken. Still not cool. So that's that totally broken then. Which is disappointing. You'd have thought they'd have patched it. Done something quickly to get this sort of stuff working. But here we are. So the big question is, do we move everything to somewhere a bit better? Like down here. Do we just run the truck to and fro? Oh, let's try running the truck to and fro. I think you can all probably have a good old laugh at me trying to sort this thing out. I would just like to say, not good. Right, how do I do? Start recording. So how does this work then? Finish recording. Not recording. Cancel. Well, let's build some stuff. Truck station. We're gonna see the convoy across the street. Okay, where are you going? Okay. Cheers, truck. Try and catch this. Uh-oh. Because the obvious question is, truck? Where you go? Why is space not working? Make it stop. Oh, I bet I know what that is. We're out of fuel. Off you go, dude. Do your thing. This seems slight overkill. Build a humongous. Second, let me just fix the brightness of this. Oh, wrong one. We could do with the. Yeah. Right. Yeah, I don't quite know how that works. Let's get a conveyor belt. Squirt. Can't afford. Right, let's go for. See. Start recording. And let's just go back in. Chug, 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 chug. Chug, chug, chug. Trucking, 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 trucking. Oops. Yeah, I did quite a big jump on the way back. Oops. And then we go up here. See? Finish recording. Look at that! It's off! Oh. Oh well. Good luck, dude. I'm not hopeful. But let's see how we go, shall we? Oh, I need some plate. Oh, lovely. Lovely, lovely amount of plates. Do that. Can I... what do I want to build? Power? Plenty. So this is this way one. Is fine. Oh, you ain't buggering around, are you, mate? Squirt, loop. Well, you obviously made it there safe and sound. We'll take that. Unacceptable. I'm quite surprised there aren't the route back markers. But wait, hang on a minute. How did you teleport? Like, I'm not necessarily complaining that there might be a small glitch in the matrix. Oh. And which one was in? Balls out. In. Nice. Nice. We like that. That's stupid. Don't care. Let's go for a biomass burner. Like that. Do you burn coal? No. Right, let's load you up with that. Bloody invaliding. Here. What? Bullsh. Are you more than one of those? So you're 5. Cave. I've got a thing for caves. Should go and explore some caves. That produced 5. What did this produce? 20. Oh, this one is fuel. Hold on. Do that. Why? Again, why haven't we got zoom? Why have you tripped? I don't get this. Also, this is totally useless. Totally useless. Devs, are you watching this? What on earth is this supposed to tell? What is this, eh? I don't know. That's 5. That's 20. How can this possibly be? Oh, when it jumps back. Okay, this is broken. Alright then, well. Let's do what we planned to do originally. Whack a dirty great coal generator. Oh, I haven't got enough of them. There's an interesting question, is any of it actually coming back? Or is it just teleporting its way across? There he is up there. Oh, is it drop? Making it teleport. That's interesting. unloading. Anyway, just going to get some more cable. You should have seen that. It's there on the left hand side. Clear as day to see. Have a quick look and see if my stream's looking okay. Live. That's okay. No, the stream's looking good. Just no one's watching it. As usual. Load. Maybe. But all you lot are out of power, obviously. Oh well. Oh, you're out of fuel. In which case, this could be a very interesting trick. Off the edge. It doesn't render. Maybe it just doesn't render. Where are you going, by the way? Okay, it's... Go for a drive. It's a bit weird, but you know. Not for me to judge. Well, let's whack a dirty great coal thing. Now you are a loading one. Now forward. Oh, come off it, man. It's tough. Oh! There's a building thing on the back of this. Wherever that's gone. So I watched it, it's done something weird. Truck's cool though. Goodness knows where that is trying to go. Oh, classic, you got the window open, it still works. Take it. Ah, well, we'll leave you do your thing. Oh, can't I just put a little break in? Not gonna let me do that, is it? Why is that not? So many questions. What? What? Hey, what? Yeah. I don't know what the answer is. Oh, right, well, maybe we can also do that. Look at this. It's amazing. That 2 nodes or 1 node? I think I might re-record this chappy in a minute. Oh, this is a nice little outpost, isn't it? I think it stacks to more than 100, doesn't it? If I'm right. Okay, this is all coming. Nice, isn't it? Oh, lots going. Incredible, invisible. So I think we might have another go at this and get this to do a bit better job than it is currently doing. A bit all over the shop. See. Clear path. Disable autopilot. Start recording. Recording. Trying to follow our same path so we don't accidentally end up destroying stuff that we don't need to. Yeah, you're right, dear. well, off it goes when it's merry jaunt. Why don't you auto-fill yourself? Quite annoying. Because you're producing the smallest amount of fuel you've ever produced. That is not bad. I'd like a zoom. I'd like a third-person view. Looking for third person. None. Video. Chris is running everything at ultra. Not especially working well. Not terrible. Why doesn't it auto-fill? Here we come. This is cool. I'll travel like this again. Very nice. Excuse the squeak. Again, notes off. Set up push to mute. Push is a very rare old English word. That might be lying. So what are you doing over here then? Oops, squirt. And oh, obvious reasons. You don't have the power, Captain. Okay. Let's get this lot up and running again. Right, you. All of the coal. What are you looking like? Empty. What are you looking like? Can't put coal in there. That'll do. Anywhere near working? No. this is the problem. I want to put it into a storage doodad. I'm pretty sure I can't get round this corner. Which is partly my mistake for just doing a terrible job here. What have I got in my doodads? Coal, some wood. Let's stick a bit of wood up in here. Got wood. That. You're pretty much full. Well, let's manually craft something to help you lot out. Doesn't take long, does it? We can wang through it quickly. I'm going to fill everything else up. Pardon me. So. Ooh! It's working! Don't walk up that side of it. It's useful to know. Don't walk up that side of it because the things are... We're up. Oh, that's okay. So as it is jumping around, we can see that. Yeah, that's not as horrific as it could have been. I guess it's picking it all up. Maybe there's something there in that window that tells it this is what you need to do, this isn't what you need to do. Because obviously when it drives up here it is dropping off items. How many items did we drop off? Yeah, maybe it is only one stack. That'd be nice. That'd be nice. Hi everyone in chat, thanks for joining me. Trying not to fall down. Ah! Don't like ladders. Ladders in games are rubbish. Like, why would I... Forwards, okay, goes up the ladder. Forwards goes up the ladder. Backwards, down the ladder. Forwards up the ladder. Backwards, down the ladder. Right? It doesn't always work that way, and that's quite annoying. So, base is coming along nicely. We've got coal set up. We've got our little truck collecting our coal. We've got our production up and running to power our skylift. In fact, these can probably be turned back on again now. Now that we have sufficient power. Start doing things. What do we need from this one again? Engines and frames. Frames are going to need some of these, if I recall. And let's see what else we can do with our upgrades from our hub. Get through the gap. There we go. Sure, I've been eating that much that I've ended up being able to get stuck between gaps. Maybe I did. Overclock product. Oh, I don't want to do that because I don't want to go and use them up with bugs. Jump pads. Oh, I so don't care. Walkways. Coal and logistics too. Or we can make some stackable ones. Have a play around with tidying up this lot. It's not a terrible idea, I suppose. How should we tidy this lot up then? Also, super annoying, we haven't got a high view. It'd be lovely to have a nice overhead view. I know you can climb up on top of these to make your life a little bit easier. But still, that's not high enough. That's totally not high enough to be able to do much. But we can see how we get on. So these are all filling up nicely. These are busy building all the important parts. Not that we need all of those at the moment. Let's see what things we do need. So if I recall, creating modular frames is a lot of reinforced plates and iron rod. Iron rod, we've got crafting. Reinforced plate, we've got crafting. We can set that up. Why don't I see engines? Overclock production, overclock pinions, power shards. Because we could do that just because we got it. Unavailable in alpha. Oh, that's motor. I can't do that in the alpha. So that's it. I'm done. Game completed. Well, I'll be honest, that's slightly underwhelming. If I had a few more people playing along with me on a particular map, I'd be quite keen to get an awful lot bigger. But from where I'm sitting now, that's it, pretty much game completed. Can't do anything else, can't research anything because that's currently broken. Which is a bit of a shame. We can launch this off, which is cool. Bloody well. We go off to wherever it is you're going. Nice, it does give a good idea of how tall that sky bridge is. Sky bridge, sky lift. How close that gets. How are we doing here? Have we filled this up yet? Oh, yeah, just be careful of that. Make that one full. This one. Full. And you can have the leftovers. Not so bad. How's Coley McCoalface getting on over it? You're alright? Oh geez, you're burning through that coal. How much coal have we got down here? How nicely is this backing up? Oh, that's good. That's good. Right, let's test that a minute. Up here. Where's my truck? It's somewhere. I did have a wicked teleporting bug earlier on where the truck was shooting across there within one click. But nothing at the moment. What are we looking for? Iron. $350, that's not too far. $220. I think that's the iron patch down there. 35, that's this one. Oh, that's that, okay. I'm being special. Here comes my little truck. Let's see how much you're dropping off in one go at a time now. Pick all the contents up. Wait, what? I suppose the short answer is I've no idea. Anyway, let's move on. And like that isn't a thing. Also, why does everything have to be so polluting? Nice if it wasn't all polluting. Oh, that's good. I can still climb it. Even if it's not backwards. Ow. I killed myself earlier. Jumping off something too high. Not cool. Not a good thing. So what was my other iron? Oh, I thought I made of... No, we didn't. Maybe it was just me being special. The chat, if you've got any questions about the game, just feel free to ask them. I don't know if any of you have got the game currently. If you do, you've been more than welcome to come and join on this server. This is playing locally on my machine that I'm streaming from, which isn't ideal. Not awful. Now, can I span that with a belt? This is an important question. Floor is too steep. I put another conveyor pole here. Three. Conveyor belt's too long. Huh. Thought it might be. I was trying to be super sneaky. I'll run it across the top or something. Maybe that's what your purpose is. I hear growling. Don't like fighting growling. Not so good. So, what we do have over here, some nice resources for building things. Look! Okay, that's cool. Ah, that's lovely. Glinting away. Iron ore. Iron ore. Iron ore. Well, I suppose we could create some decent iron fields over here. Oh, is that another iron ore over there? I don't think that is. Also, has that got bigger? Need to check my stream footage from another time. Hey, truck. No, it is iron ore. Let's dig this one up and see if we can put another iron grid out here. To be honest, I'm tempted to put an iron and a smelter right side by side because they produce about the same amount that they get used. Then just move. Production. Miner. A resource node. Oh, you're not a resource node. Hmm. That's interesting. I guess you are resource nodes. Because you're sparkly. Huh. Well, you live and learn. What am I producing here? Miner. Oh, no. Miner. Let's go 1, 2, 3. We got plenty of stuff. We need to get some portable miners. Hook us up. Yeah, these are nodes. I'm not sure whether they can saturate a belt. Whether I'm going to need multiple belts or whether I can have one belt. I think I'm probably going to do multiple belts just so I can stack them up. Quite keen to have a go at that little belt stackery doodad. Yeah, this is iron ore. I think that's more not iron ore over there. So this isn't too bad, is it? Now, it'd be nice if we could take these down. Destroy these. But for a minute, we can cope without being able to do that. Wink. I'm going to need quite a lot more power. But actually, why are we doing that? Can't finish the game anyway. Just to make everything bigger? Don't like the idea of doing that. It's kind of pointless making it all bigger. How fast does this produce them? With one of these saturator belt. This produces 30 a minute. 30 a minute. And a belt does 60 a minute. Okay. 2 to 2 to 2 to 2. I'll do portable miners. I do quite like that, being able to pick what you're going to make. Lovely. 1, 2, 3. That'll do. Oh, what else do we need? We're going to need 3 smelters. 1, 2, 3. Plenty of that. I'm going to build another more of these. English, not even once. But I think we're going to need quite a lot more juice to keep this little lot running. Let's not connect it up first. Boink. Oh, I really did it. Ooh. Can't reach. I don't dislike the music. Quite atmospheric, although I felt it was a little bit more like the natural sounds of the world. Can't help but think that would be slightly better. Ho hum, here we are. I've got those 3. Can I get up on this one? That'd be nice for overseeing stuff. Right. I suppose I could climb on the top of them. Not a terrible idea. Let's just put them right in front. That. Go right in front as well. There. 1. Bonk. 3. I shouldn't really plead for follows, but if any of you watching would like to follow me, it would be lovely. I am a very small streamer, I don't get many people watching. Hopefully because I'm not terrible, but you know, could always be a reason. But if any of you would like to throw me a follow, it'd be cool. Raise the publicity a little bit more. In the meantime, crack straight into it. Yeah, I will pinch catchphrases from other streamers. Try and recognise them. Yeah, watch Much Escape from Tarkov, you'd certainly recognise quite a few of the phrases that I accidentally sneak into chat, I suppose. Homage, that's what it is. Let's make some more cables. Guys, I'm not sure why I don't just produce everything I possibly can for this, because it pretty much needs it. What? How much power do these use? 5 and 4. So I'm going to need 30 for that little lot. What do you do? You do 50. Why is that plenty? Plenty here. Of course, you tell me nothing. Capacity 150. What, am I in the middle? Am I at capacity? Where's my capacity line? I can't see it. Down here? What? Awful. We are going to write some strongly worded messages to the devs. Well, first of all, you've done a great job with an awful lot of stuff. An awful lot of things that are wonderful on this. I do really like. However, this lock can't be turned off, but it's doing nothing. However, there's a few little things that would just be nice to have. Make life a bit easier. One of them, third person view. I would like to be able to zoom a long distance away like I can in Space Engineers for placing things. Make life tremendously easier. Totally should have that. Thing number 2. That's the biggest thing. Belts. I'd like to be able to place belts a bit more precisely. I know that's a bit of a weird one. How to make a taller doodad logistics. All stackable. One. Oh. Oh, we like that. That's a nice little thing, isn't it? You can go that one. Approaching each other's clearance. You what, mate? I'll correct your own clearance in a minute. Don't get it. Oh! Misclick. Conveyor belt is too long. Nice. See, this is exactly what I'm talking about the placement. It's nice that it does it all automatically. And I'm not saying that's a bad thing. It's not a bad thing, it's a lovely thing. But it does make lining stuff up nicely, doing things precisely, really quite tricky. That does annoy me. Not massively. But let's be honest, it is a thing. Oh, look at that, you beauty. You. Off all you go. I would like to run them up nice and high. So we'll go up here and see how we get on. See whether we can put them straight up there in one big whack or not. Oh, this is a lovely little spot up here. Put it up here and then we'll deal with the problems of up there in a minute. I want stacking doodads. 1, 2, 3. There's no way this is going to work. Can't afford. To be honest, that's not what I was expecting. Can't reach. Yeah. Oh, I can put ramps down. Let's do that. Production, power, foundations. Yeah, look at this. Nice. I suppose I could produce plate down there. Do I want to do that? Wood. How much plate do you need? $30 per minute. Still not. 1.5. If we had another one down there, iron, that'd be nice, but it's not. Break the laws of physics here quite nicely. Well, maybe we're not actually breaking the laws of physics. Maybe we're not. Oh yes, look at you filling up. Lovely. That's nice. Maybe it's just really strong. I feel like I should bring them up here, actually. Let's do that differently. What walls have I got? Triple wall conveyor? Yeah, go for that. Let's go logistics. We're just playing around with what we can do with this. One. Can you connect up? Yeah, that'll do. 2. 2. 3. And 4. Hold on. That's a nice little way of bringing it all in. Also, what's the point of walls? Don't actually know at the moment. Actually, definitely need more plate, that's for sure. But you don't even need to be on. In fact, don't be on. Be off. I could bring them around this side. Stack them up and bring them around. It's not a terrible idea. Have a look at how we adjust all of this stuff in. Yeah, no. Did you not? That one. I quite like it to take stuff through things. Well, that means I can do... Yeah. Totally. Can't afford... Is annoying. Okay. We can do this differently. Decided just then. Look at what we're going to do. We're going to split these up. And we're going to make stuff before we go any further. So we need to... We're going to make plates basically down here. I want merger. Make you line up nicely with that one. So it's 3. You can go in there. While we're tidying up, let's tidy all of it up. Conveyor belt. In there. Conveyor belt. In there. You make iron plate. Help if I actually gave them a job to do, wouldn't it? Come on, chat. You should get my back on this and tell me I've done stupid things. You should like steak. You know, you're not thinking there, bro. Your brain's broken. I'll be like, oh yeah. So which way around do I want to bring these in? Well, plate is a finished product, so let's bring plate in the bottom. And that is an intermediary product, so you can go in the top, the middle, oh, no power. Well, that's not cricket, is it? Oh, you've all got a full stack. Let's go and get rid of this power line. Yeah. You can go to there. You can go there. The question is, do you fall off the end? There's only one way to test this, isn't it, chat? We're going to need to go higher. Test this. Where are we going? It felt like I fell off the end, even if I didn't. I'm sorry, bro. There is no way. That is too. Oh, I suppose maybe. Maybe it is. Maybe it is. Okay, this is quite annoying now. can afford that one. Just can't afford. Well, that's fair enough. I can't afford it. Oh, that's a nice slot. Gone the wrong way. Well, it has. You know what? In all the times that I've been laying this, that's the first time I've actually put it in the wrong place. Wow. Look at that. It is possible. Well, this isn't going to reach, so we're going to take these apart, put things differently. Do you know what? How far can this one get? We can get to here. Put it beside this one then. Hey. Now this thing is pointless. We're just going to get rid of that. Those two can block up for a second. Let's put in a doorway. I've got doorways. I don't quite know what the point of them is. Apart from the fact, you know, a way to get through walls. Forward. Okay, that's a bit weird, but we'll live with it. Right, lovely. You can all do your stuff. An awful lot to get out of there. Oof. How do I bring this in? Wish there was a nice easy way of organising stuff to make it pop in. What do these do? 15 a minute. What do these do? 30 a minute. So one of these would be two of these. Wait, what? 2 out? Or do they just work? Why just put that back to front? Chance of that. There we go, let's pop. Fill these up because I'm not going to need them. Right, well, you're all full, which is nice. Hey, Wolves, how you doing, mate? Lurking from work. Working on a Sunday, mate. Not cool. Oh, man. I'm sorry to hear that, bud. I'm busy tidying. I've configured it all. I'm not sure I like it. But I've got real issues with the way that that you build within this game. Just a little bit clunky. Like, it's not horrific, but it's not brilliant. So we can make structure. Side. You're obstructing that. You're quietly working your way down. You're all loaded up with stuff, which is nice. So I'm trying to bring in my production nicely and put all of my first refinement products off and down and around. I've got all these going facing in this direction, and actually I'm going to make the face all in this direction. I'm going to do a 1 to 1, so these go into one, these go into one. I've got another one coming up here, but I'm going to go into one. In fact, I probably built that now. Let's make structure. Move it across one. What's that touching? Floor is too steep. What? What? Yeah, is what it is. You can go into there. Hey Remix, how are you doing, mate? Hope you're well today. Got a bit more delay on the stream than I'd like. Floor is too steep, like on the joint. Sim. Have you seen any Satisfactory? Played Satisfactory? How have you got on with it all? You empty it. Get in there. For a while. You completed all the tiers twice, Wolves. Yeah, see, I thought you'd been playing this quite a bit. Yeah, Remix. It's interesting. What other sorts of games have you played in the similar sort of genre? I've played Space Engineers, Factorio, Minecraft, all of those type games, and I could give you my opinion on it coming from those. I don't know which ones of those you've played to try and give a way of comparing it to those. There's another way I could ask is what sort of games are you looking for? At the moment, Wolves, I'm blocked because all of my research is broken. Let me show you what I mean. If I go over here, and if I pick one of these, the game crashes. Which isn't ideal. And it doesn't matter what I pick now, I'm just stuck. So, things I really like about the game. Let's start with the making a shit sandwich, the phrase, isn't it? Really factor a lot. Chat been ranting and raving about it since E3. It's not. It's not 3D Factorio. Here's why. Factorio is a very, very simple game that the complexity emerges from it as you try and get bigger and bigger and bigger. This game doesn't give you the ability to create that scale. I can't ever see you within, say, 100 hours creating a mega base in this the same way as you would in Factorio. Factorio, because you've got that overhead view, you can very accurately place things, you can space things out nicely and neatly and get everything working like that. This doesn't work quite so well. You don't ever have that ability to overview everything that you've created, see your trains running around, all your things doing that stuff. Within this game, as you can see from my viewpoint here, I can't see anything. I've got some machines doing stuff which are beautifully animated. I love the fact they are all doing something. It's lovely. They're all in there busy doing their bits and stuff, and everything works like that. It's great. That is a wonderful thing. But you can't see when you're placing stuff. It needs a third-person view, much like Space Engineers, which is that much higher view. Yeah, do you know what? I don't like the Lookout Tower. I don't think it gives you enough. We're talking about the Lookout Tower here. I'll quickly run up here and tell you what I mean. So, I think Factorio is the only game you can really compare it to, but actually it feels more like Space Engineers than Factorio. Oh, I might have fuel on that one. So from up here, if I'm trying to place things, it's quite good. I've got my snapping, but hold down Control to help square it off. You can do, but actually, as soon as you put down grid, it actually snaps to the edges, which is brilliant. The problem I've got with that is laying belts. You can't make the belt snap. I would love to be able to control the belts neatly and accurately, and at the moment it's just a sprawling mess, and I think it will always look like a sprawling mess. I don't think there's any other way that you can get the belts to run nicely and accurately. I've just started upgrading stuff because at the moment I can't go any further. I've got as far as I possibly can within the game. I've got myself a coal miner off driving around and picking up stuff, which is quite cool. I like that. But I think an awful lot of the things that makes Factorio great aren't in this. And also, an awful lot of the... oh, what's that over there? Oh, that's my other smokestack. But an awful lot of the things that make Space Engineers really good also aren't there. Like, it's really difficult to travel around. I love the truck. Yes. Yeah, the autocomplete between machines. I mean, you can force it to do stuff. And in fact, I was just about to have a little play with this, so your timing of all of you is perfect. To start talking about this. First of all, can you build things like this? I've got no issue if you can, and if that's okay. In which case you could just build yourself a sky base. So, the problem I've got iron plate coming in. And I want to get iron plate to come all the way around here and to here to do something with it. Maybe connect it up, put it into there, seems like a reasonable thing. That's fine. If I want to build stands... oh, missing iron plate. Fix that a minute. So let's go with the stands route. First of all, what's that lining up with? Oh, that's quite cool. Okay. Rotate 90 degrees. Maybe I'm doing it wrong. Oh, balls. Mate, no, well, See, it's good that you guys have popped into chat right now, because I was about to really take issue with this. But if stands do what I want, then I might eat my words, which I'm happy to do. Let's be honest, it's not the first time I've eaten my own words. Oh, what have you done? Well, basically, I was going to go through and tidy this all up and see how we get on. Helps somebody getting the spin. The stand is not perfect. It needs a stand with no direction picker. Just pivot this moves out the belt and pick an angle. Yeah, although wolves, that isn't necessarily the easiest of things to do. Encroaching others' clearance. What is it encroaching on? That. Maybe. Yeah, thank you. I got there. It took a little time. So why does it let me place it? How is the belt encroaching on this, but this power pole isn't? Okay, only alpha. You can have that. You know, you are about to entirely change my opinion of this game. You realise this, don't you? So the best way I've found of sorting out the mergers and things like that. Where am I going? What am I out towards me? There we go. Right, these lines weren't here. Also, that's properly overlapping. I think that's probably as close as I can get. Realistically. And my power pole, is that going to clip? Yeah, that's fine. Put a new one in. Yeah. What's going on here? This got 2 outs. Meaty. Well, thanks for the follow. Very much appreciated, Remix. Simpler than Factorio. I don't know. I'm not sure you can say it is simpler than Factorio. Oh, that's what I've done wrong. Got them going the wrong way. Factorio is a simple game, but it gets its complexity from the ability to do many, many different things with a simple thing. You can get a very simple base up and running, producing stuff very quickly, very easily, very easy entry at the beginning. This is quite clunky. Well, I do like these. These have improved everything a bit. Can I just do that right way again? See, this is me talking and playing computer games. There. There. Why is it all going the wrong way? I guess there is an endgame goal. Factorio works so well because it doesn't really have an end game. Factorio allows you just to keep going infinitely, which is really where it gets its beauty from. program is super simple, so it gets complicated if you actually want to do anything. Yeah, exactly. I think Bonky, I think you're right. Describing Factorio like computer programming is probably a really good analogy. It's a relatively simple tool that allows you to do a huge amount of massive things. I mean, more like mathematics, I suppose. Whereas this, I worry you're gonna, one, not be able to scale big. There we go, we got that cracked in the end. Yeah, so in this game, in fact, I can just show you. Let me just run over here and show you what we can do. Also, I can have a quick rant about what's broken. So here, I've researched the Tier 0, which is building the hub and upgrading the hub. Tier 1 gives me a series of different things that I can gradually upgrade and get. Tier 2, Tier 3, and then Tier 4, 5, and whatever these are no longer available. They kind of show what it is. I can set the milestone. But it says unavailable in... Yeah. Oh, goodness me, I can build this stuff. See, stream's crashed. Really? Crash your end. Oh, okay. Right. So, I do feel this has been slightly rushed. This 46R in game. Yeah. Well, not right now. I can do it now. Oh no, I can't. I don't even want to bother researching that. Yeah. Well, to me, it feels like more than a demo. If I'm absolutely honest. Which is nice, because I remember in the olden days when you used to have a demo. Factorio had a demo. Factorio still has a demo. I think this really suits multiplayer. Is there a map? Is there an overview of the base? Nope, none of that. Which is a bit frustrating. We're just having a quick tidy up here. Yeah, you unlock a map. Why not just give me a map from the start? Why not give me a 3D view? Third person view, sorry. I think that'd be good. Right. Yeah, and that's fine. Yeah, game should start off that way. Starting off super easy is not great. I mean, like now I've got automation here massively, and I'm trying to think how best to describe it. Quite often I was looking for things to happen, and they were the next one or the one after. It's a shame. I would have been curious to have played this on a server with many people. And I'd be curious how big you could go with this. And how quickly you could go big. Because this kind of feels like that there's a really good opportunity here for many people to be playing at the same time. Yeah, totally. I don't know. It'd be nice to see how far you can go with this stuff. It'd be nice if there's some slightly more environmentally friendly stuff. Because I don't like the fact that I'm just smashing up the world. It'd be nice if actually we had a bit nicer world. We could not just be ruining the local flora and fauna. And also, are they going to support modding? They mentioned that yet? Good, because modding makes a game. All my favourite games are my favourite games because of modding. Oh. Sorry, I didn't realise that was doing that. Oh, good. I'm glad to hear that, Walla Walla. That means a lot to me, actually. I might have to tweak that. I don't care if people put in caps occasionally. Maybe I'll make you a special person to do special stuff. You know, as soon as I start setting up streams to do things. Quite right, he's allowed to be. No more caps for you. Right. Let's build some more constructors. Actually, I want to split one of these to make two. I think that's the appropriate ratio. Also, why is this box up in the air and not on the ground? That's quite annoying. I got one of the first 200 keys when they started. Ain't so much, even a few of mine's just went to the game to listen. There are trucks which I think are the coolest thing in the game. They're awesome things. The tractor is one of my favourite vehicles of any game. Do they auto refuel? It feels to me like it's run out. Because I can't see it. Let's go and find the truck. What leaves? Yeah, to be honest, I've only thrown that in temporarily. I've got a coal mine set up over here, that's what my truck's doing, is bringing coal back. But it's sat over here at the moment, so obviously it isn't refueling itself. Yeah, it's not refueling itself. Yes! I turned autopilot on because look, it's wiggling its wheels. Run out of fuel. It's not auto-filling. Why is it not auto-filling? Get back here! Get back here, Sammy Jim! Oh, it's faster than me. Ugh, I'll wait over here. I'm going to jump on top of it. Now, this one hasn't running itself either. Why don't they fill themselves up? transporting coal? If I've got coal, it should fill itself up. Need to put coal in the fuel. What do you mean coal in the fuel? Is one of these for fuel? Oh. Well, if I'd known that. Chainsaw! Ah. Okay, not chainsaw. Okay. A bajillion. Conveyor splitter. In this way. And that way. Yep. Yep. Squirt it in. In. Also do this then. I was going to do this, but I didn't. Chainsaw without fuel, yeah, totally disappointing. Never anything perfect. Do you know what? I did look at that earlier and went, oh, I wonder if that is for fuel in. Like, why is there two inputs? It does seem so obvious now. Thank you, Walla Walla, for pointing out my inadequacies here. See the mods to this being awesome. Thing is though, does the Epic Games Launcher have mod support in it? No idea. It's disappointing when yeah, you're right. Steam does such a good job of workshop. Why? Hang on a minute. Where did it all go? Wasn't there like a million? Now I can drive. I don't think it did. Oh, is it inside, not in... No, because it's in the inventory. When I looked in the inventory, there was like 10 there. Anyway, to recap. The truck is cool. I love the truck. I think I'd spend all day driving this truck if I could. I think it is wonderful. Shame it's front wheel drive. That does trigger me. But apart from that, we'll let it go. Oh yeah, look at it all there. There's a bug. Also, I had it set up earlier on that it drove down over this jump. And what happened was it would warp and just appear at the other point. I think there's a bug in there somewhere. I've got it all on footage and I'll report it. There's quite a lot of bugs we found. What is a tractor? You know what the definition of a tractor is? It's the engine part of something. You could argue it was a tractor. I mean, I'm not going to say it is, but you know, it could be argued that. Have a bit of a tidy up here. Well, I would... If it provides the power for something, it's a tractor. If it... What are these two like? If... Oh, they're empty. Hold up. If it only carries stuff, than it is a lorry. But also you have to remember, because of language and stuff, there is a chance that things may have been inaccurately named once translated. Very good. Drones would be awesome, wanging around stuff. I mean, you got this flying thing all the time there, just moving stuff around. Seems weird that you haven't got drones that can move stuff around. But you got belts, it does move stuff. It kind of works. I've got enough space to put more in here. So you can produce iron plate. Truck wouldn't be wrong. Like here, placing this is a ball ache. Oh, will this work? Yeah, it does. I'm not sure I'm going to get another one in here. Let's squeeze it through the gap. Just trying to get my ratios good. Gotta have your ratios, man. Also, like, how close can I get it? There's no way of telling from this side. Can I actually connect it? Touching? I tried that earlier, it didn't work. This one want to come round here. Okay, let's try the trick. I still don't like the lack of third-person view. That I do take issue with. Floor is too steep, it's not. Yeah, that's never going to work. This is going to need to be moved back. There is an issue with that. It's full! Have I jiggered myself? There's only one way to find out. That must have been able to go closer. Cool, have fun, mate. Well, it's not in the ground, just let me place it on top of it. Nice, that should work. Ah, can't crouch. No, so I don't really care at this point. We can cheat, of course. How do I move all of the same type across? Let's tidy this up a little bit. Must be a way of doing that anyway. Get them out. Foundations. Problem solved, eh? Hey? Problem solved, eh? Right, you've got no power. There you have. I'll tell you what you're producing. Good. Okay. This is better than I previously thought. My opinion has changed. Feel like we can fit an extra one in there. Oh, it produces 15 a minute. Oh, I can get 4 of those to fill one of these up. Oh, right. I'm definitely not going to need this then, am I? So at the moment, what I'm doing is I'm tidying as we go. Not really progressing the game much. How much have I got in there? How much do I want to move that? Do that? That'd be silly. Not perfect, but it's pretty good. That's that one. Working its magic. Now this one should be able to make pipe with. A couple more constructors. Ooh, wanted. We're all good here. You're going to produce rods. No power. Let me have the power, Captain. So, starting to push some stuff in through here. Don't need all of that there. Now how are we just getting through? 15 a minute. This one produces 30 minutes, so we can have another one. Also, it'd be nice to be able to quick select for building. Kind of works. That's producing them. Isn't terrible. This accepts 30 a minute, and how many is this producing? Oh, 30 a minute. Oh, it produces 30 a minute. This one sucks in 30 a minute. Oh. We may have made a mistake here. Might be able to do this in a better way. Or do we want to be too clever? It's very easy to try and be too clever. Let's get some of these. Get some of these. Also, the colouring is awful. Got issues with the colouring. Not 200. Raise up. You find an awful lot of time running around doing stuff. There you go.
Milestone reached. Buildings aimed at factory traversal, including several different categories of jump pads, can now be accessed in the build menu. Caution is recommended during use of these products.
Right, so these... This one needs screws and plates. 4 iron plates. $20 per minute. Do with all this written down, really, couldn't I? 20 per minute. How much do they produce? $30 per minute. If that one's 30 per minute, that one's 30 per minute. Currently producing 60 per minute. Take that one off. Whack a storage container here. Store. This lot will be shrunk down. I was attempting to make stuff nice and big, plenty of space in between it, you know, just like Factorio. However, oh nice. Build menu, hit 1. Hit 1. That's the build select menu for now. That's another thing. Okay. So it looks like there's quite a few things here that I didn't know. And there's quite a few things here that I think I could do better with. Yeah, no worries, mate. Where's in? Let's give myself a little bit of space here. This doesn't need a whole one. Per minute. How many just need? 30 per minute. Hang on. Maybe got some stuff wrong here. Let's check our numbers here. Because it feels an awful lot like got my numbers wrong. Plate. Merging doodad. Feels like you should die if you hit those. Seem fair? Okay, so maybe now this is going to work correctly. But... Come on, I'm going to try and use all this all up. Keep asking questions. If you've got anything you want to know about what the game's like, what you think about what you think the roadmap is, what you think it's missing, what it looks like to watch. Because obviously I've not seen anyone playing this yet. So I've been streaming this every spare second I get while the family are out. Right, there we go. So that's the thing. Right, so that's the storage container, that one. So this produces 30 a minute. This uses 15 a minute. So actually, this is way off. Four of these fellas. Production. Instructor. Oh yeah, that might be okay. Let's do this a slightly different way. Let's put in the doodads that are going to cause the problems if I don't do it straight away. Splitter. I just need to be that far apart, but oh well. Done it now. Cool. Currently not adding anything. Production, let's have a constructor. Now, 100% these are going to be in the wrong spot, but let's go 8, 9, 8. doing stuff. So the obvious question is, how fast does this do stuff? It takes 15 minutes. Produces 15 a minute. Right, well we can put those straight into another one then, can't we? Let's see what we're producing over here and what we need for them. So this one is nuts and rods. This one is a nuts and plates. Nuts and rods and nuts and plates. Nuts and rods and nuts and plates. This uses 120 per minute. This uses 132 per minute. Nice round numbers. We like nice round numbers. 90 per minute. Ugh. So 2 rods, plates. Okay. Nuts. Houston, we've got a problem. Not the greatest outcome. No power. Ah, right, that's what we can do. We can plug in some doodads. This one just going to plonk in the middle here. There we go. Lovely jubbly. Squirt, pop, bang. Now maybe one of these will wang straight into making nuts. Maybe we'll make both of them make nuts. We have big nuts. Knife and arm. You never go wrong with big nuts. Okay, that was an important one. We'll let it have that one. Oh yeah, I suppose it was. I got to flick the switch again. Clunk. Off you go. You're making screws. Screws. Squirt. Squirt. No power. Captain! Not going to get bored of that. I could do that. And we are going to run out of power in a minute, so make another whoppers. Oh, yeah. Afford it. Copper. Oh, rather a lot of stuff here, haven't we? Just back in this one. We're doing a great job. Some more of these. Won't be enough. Actually, let's put it here. Actually. Oh, you haven't tripped. Hey, you'll keep yourself back on. 3 grids. Let's get made of that. One, two, three. Another splitter down here. Put my coal back in again. Although this one doesn't appear to be burning any fuel. Oh, just go there. We can get another 3. Knock another coal one down. 1, 2, 3. Can't afford. Oh, 15. Those. But we never have enough cable. Never. Ever, ever, ever have enough cable. Should really be producing it so much, shouldn't I, really? That'd make our lives a little bit easier. It's not clean coal, is it? Such thing. Huh. A random selection of knickknacks. So, you're making those. You're making those. Means we need some assemblers. I think. That's all good. Ow. Ow. Oh, maybe. No power. Okay. That's weird. I have to move all of you. Well, I bet you're absolutely chopped. Yep. Well, we could do something tidy with this. Tidy and weird. Green. Organisation, let's put another storage container up there. You can go into there. You can. You can have all of that. Disappear. You can go into there. Let's go. No, it's not one. Conveyor belt is too steep. Oh. Four, I said. Ah. That should work. It's a shame that doesn't work. Oh well. There we go, loads more space. Look at this. Space for days. Oh. Go for a rotor into this one. That means you go in there. This is a tricky one. Yeah, I quite like that. That'll do. I can sleep at night knowing that. Rotor. We've got some rotors over here we can use. Yeah, 100. Oof. Like all of them. You're a reinforced iron. You're frame. One plate. What's this one? Nice. No power, Captain. What have we got any ways to get rid of? Lots of horrible stuff. Right, well, you love your screws. can have a bajillion of those. You love your screws, you can have another bajillion of them. 100. I want 500 screws for. Anyway, that's doing its stuff. Now this Can't I build a thing? Our personal storage box. There you go. One, two, three. Why are they on opposite sides? Yeah, let's do that. That's not too steep. It's absolutely fine. No problem with that at all. Does it come down or does it go up? So, reinforced plate. It's all kind of pointless. To be honest. All kind of pointless. What can we get right through there? Oh no, because it goes all the way across. Nice if I can see the box. Yeah, why not? Let's just do that. Not sure we should be able to dismantle all of those feet. Makes the spaghetti look better, that's for sure. But I can't research the next level. We're pretty much not available. Hey, thanks for the host. Very much appreciated, Wolves. Always lovely to get many people on here. All good fun. Hang on a minute. show me what I'm... Can I just dismantle that? Hub terminal. Craft bench. Oh, I didn't know that. Well, it's a shame that I can't build this thing inside. Well, we're a little bit run out of things to do now. As far as I can tell, all I need to do really build myself one of these and go for a drive. Rod. Space for anything. Anyway, I can hear my daughter shouting. That means the family's back, and unfortunately that means end of stream. So thank you all very much for joining me. I will attempt to host something. I'm not sure how that works.
Daddy!
Hello. Easy way that I could do this. Ah. Right, I'm going to send you all over to Markstrom. Great streamer deserves all of your attention. And thank you all for joining me. Let's get ready to raid. Thanks for, if you want to give me a follow, it'd be very much appreciated. Thank you all. Hello, how are you?
Talking to someone.
Yes.
Talking.
Right, I'm off.
How do you talk?
Talking to people. Friends.
Friends.
Yes, right, now, go. Downstairs in 2 minutes. Okay?
Oh,
Can I do that?
bro. You're on your own, dude. You're dead as hell. Where you going? I love the optic bug. This game is just so optimized after the last patch. So optimized. We know